Hello, hi, welcome to this video. This is Arvind, and we look at the market view and trade setup for the week starting 21st of December 2020. Alright, so Nifty has formed a dragonfly doji, or you may call the hanging man kind of formation in daily charts, and it is closed about 13,700. That is a very positive sign because 680 to 700 was a strong supply zone, and that has crossed above. Right now, in terms of supply, 13,780 to 800 might be some kind of resistance zone, and once it's taken out on the long side, my target is 13,878. That's where Nifty can head to. Because the momentum is very strong on the upside, any kind of dips in intraday are getting bought into, and obviously the trend is up, so we need to keep looking for buying opportunities. So maybe you can do, as I keep telling in the last few weeks, we can look for shorting opportunities, but that will be only for intraday. When you see Nifty opening as a gap up or closing towards supply zones, definitely we can short intraday 50, 100 points dips we are getting, but that is only intraday. We should avoid carrying forward short positions. We should only be looking for buying opportunities. That's the way I'm trading, and the levels I'm looking for is if we get a dip, say at opening somewhere close to 13,680 to 700, or even intraday dips to this levels, that will be a buying opportunity, right? And on the downside, there are multiple support zones. 13,662 and 13,600 are very strong support zones. Any kind of dips to here will be fresh buying opportunities. Even if we see a dip here, Nifty can consolidate and start moving higher. Let's look at the internals of Nifty. Okay, so internals suggest that it's in a narrow range, right? The last 2-3 days it's been between 13,650 to 700, 750 zones. So let's mark out the zones where we can look for trading opportunities. So let me just mark it out. Okay, so in terms of buying opportunities, 13,660 will be a good support zone. If at all Nifty comes here, then that will be a fresh buying. If at all we open here or start sliding here, we can look for buying opportunities and Nifty can move up higher again, right? Or we might even get a different buying opportunity, that is at the breakout zones. Okay, let me just mark it out. Okay, which is somewhere here, 13,780 to 800. If at all Nifty starts to move up above these zones, that will be a fresh buying opportunity. That will take fresh rally. As I told you, my target is 13,880 zones. So eventually even 14,000 could be possible. This trend is very strong. So any kind of dips will be buying opportunity. The first thing you have to do is just mark up these levels. That is very important. So where to buy, where to sell, that should be your trading strategy, right? So as I keep telling in my videos, look for support resistance zones as per price action, and you'll get your zones. So I'll look for buying call options here or even intraday futures and look for this rally. Say 100-point rally can be expected, right? Or a breakout here, another fresh rally, right? In the unlikely event of even a strong gap down, that will give me fresh opportunities at 13,600. Even if Nifty falls here the next 1 or 2 days, I will look to buy some here also, right? So that is my view on Nifty. Buy the dips and keep staying long. Now coming to Bank Nifty, I have marked out 3 areas where I look to buy Bank Nifty. 30,400 is a strong support. From there we saw a pullback rally here, right? And 30,650 is also a support. And the 30,800 is acting as a very strong supply zone. You can see it's a very strong line of supply. Multiple attempts were taken, and eventually we had 2 breakouts, but those were false breakouts. Eventually we started to fall. So Bank Nifty is in a very narrow range again, between this 400, 500 points, just moving sideways, right? So we should look for buying opportunity. This whole range, any diff 3,400, just go and buy call options. Very strong support, and just keep a stop loss at 3,300, 350 zones, right? So again, 3,800 and 3,950 will be a strong supply. Anywhere close to any price action reversal from here, you can buy put options or short futures here, right? Fresh buying opportunities will come above 31,000, where we see a fresh rally, My next target is 31,300 in Bank Nifty. Okay, that is the view on Bank Nifty. So coming to the global markets, okay, both S&P 500 and Dow Jones closed in the negative on Friday. Both were forming bearish patterns, right? But S&P 500 in particular, 3700 is a strong support zone. Okay, you can see here. So it had a breakout here and is sustaining the breakout, even though there is a long lower wick, but still there was recovery towards the end. If you look at the intraday chart of S&P, you can see here the last half an hour there was a very strong reversal from the support zone. It's closed at 3710, 10 points away from the support. Good strong recovery in the last during the close of the market hours. Even Dow Jones, you can see here, it has formed a bearish pattern, holding support at 30,000. Being a round number, this will be a strong support. 30,000 is somewhere here, right? And it's closed above. You can see the intraday chart also. There is a good recovery, almost same like S&P. So this is a good sign. Markets are willing to go up, right? So eventually on a daily chart, if there is a breakout above this previous high, that is, let's see where it is. It's at 30, 340, 350 zones. If we see another gap up here or positive move, it can start testing higher levels. So that is on Dow Jones and S&P. And also on SGX Nifty, you can see as a reference, it is indicating that market is willing to go up. There is a strong uptrend. I think eventually 13,900, 14,000 could be on the cards in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Given the fact that FIIs are continuing to buy, it's consistently in the same range between 2,000 to 4,000 kind of crores kind of a range in cash market. So that is a good sign for liquidity. So this market is is being driven on liquidity. So that is also based on US dollar index. In fact, a few weeks back in the video, I mentioned there's some breakdowns signs in dollar index below 90, 91 kind of a range. And that is exactly how it played out, right? And this is a good strong sign that there's more liquidity coming in because of the weak dollar index, and that is a positive for emerging markets like India, right? So that will be a positive sign. Now coming to a few stock specific analysis, in terms of banking stocks, I think ICICI Bank was pretty strong on Friday. You can see here it is a good recovery towards the end of market from 510 to 518, and it looks the strong for more upside here. So I think it is heading towards immediate target of 525 zones. That could be possible. And also Reliance showed strength towards the close of market, holding support about 20 moving average. That's somewhere around 1968, 1970 zones. I think it's heading towards 2020, 30 kind of a zone, the previous highs. But it has to hold about 2000, it's being a strong round number support zone. Once it is crossed, I think it will hold support there and start moving up higher. The way it's closed the rally, the late hour rally, that is a good sign. Okay, let's see if it holds. And also ITC gave a good move towards market close yesterday. You can see here 210 to 215 kind of a move that we got. So we need to see if it is sustaining that, right? So that's also a trading opportunity there. Now coming to our trades which we took, you can see here starting from Monday. Let's see what kind of trades we took. So Tata Steel was a good trade we got from 628 to I think 640 something intraday, and this target was achieved in 2 or 3 days. This is a good breakout trade. Marico we gave a call previous week. NTPC and NMDC, all these were good trades which worked. Kotak Bank was a good trade at 1865. We gave a buy call. It went to 1930. Eventually, target achieved the swing trade. Then we had let's see what else. Some of the profits my clients had booked. LIC Housing Finance was a good trade. It worked beautifully. Call was given at 363. Achieved target in a few days. 380 was achieved. ICICI Bank buy call at 522, but I think it didn't work that well. It went to 528. 530 zone and kind of reversed from there. So Nifty futures was a buy intraday, and this worked to an extent. And Bata India, okay, this was given at 1590, target of 24 and 40. Both were achieved intraday, and the next day both targets were achieved. And ICICI had a breakout, and then Bata India, you can see here, achieved target on intraday. Kotak Bank was called buy call options, and then the second day we had okay, this went to 54. NTPC worked well. Lupin was a buy call, 958. Eventually achieved target. I think 980 or something it went. Eicher Motors was a buy call. It worked very well. Achieved first target. Second target it just fell short of that. I think 2500 plus. Ultrasenco also worked beautifully. 5135 was a buy call and it achieved target. HCL Tech also achieved a target eventually, I think 1 or 2 days. This is a call in futures. Mac Nifty was a buy call and call options. We took it at 165, achieved, I think it went up to 300. This also worked in our favor. Havells is a beautiful trade. You can see here 847 was the call given. Beautiful breakout. It went all the way up to 900 plus. Adani Ports, buy call at 476, but this did not work well. This triggered stop loss, so this call failed. And let's look at LIC Housing Finance. It worked well, achieved a target. This also achieved. And Zeal was a beautiful trade. Look at this chart. 224, the buy call, target of 240 plus. I think it went to 238, almost close to our target. That worked well. Mac Nifty, okay, this worked well for us. Then let's see what else. Look at this beautiful rally that we got in Zeal from 224 to 230 intraday within I think span of 1 or 2 hours. That was a beautiful trade. And then L&T Housing Finance, yeah, this trade did not work well. So this, I think it triggered stop loss. So Bank Nifty achieved almost a target, close to a target. HCL Tech worked well. Then Asian Paint was a good trade. 2558 buy call was given here. Achieved target of 2600. Havells worked well. And then there's some profits here. Godrej Property. This was a beautiful trade. 1335 was a buy call. Target of 1365. It went to 1400 in intraday itself. That was a beautiful trade. Maruti at breakout. This one did not work in our favor. This breakout failed actually. It came back inside. That's fine. Not all trades will work. And good achieved the targets here. Nifty was a buy call, achieved target. This is a positional call that was achieved here. Godrej Properties. Asian Paints also worked well. Some clients had booked good profit. Maruti also worked a little bit. Some clients booked profit there. And look at this move in Godrej Properties. From the time the call was given, it was an amazing rally that we got. And entry here and exit here. Amazing rally. This is a positional call. 13,600 call option was given, and this was a good stunning move. Ashok Leyland was a buy call, positional call. It went to 102, but again it failed to move up there. So we took some profits off here. Some of the clients' profits you can see here. Awesome call. That was the client's feedback and client's trades. Muthoot Finance was a buy call. It went to I think 1230, 435 kind of a zone. Not much of a momentum. This was I think Havells. Yeah, Havells. Look at this move that we got. Amazing rally. Identified at the right time. 7,100 profit was booked. And I think this was Hindustan Unilever. One of my premium group members trades in HUL futures. That is a beautiful trade. Okay, Lupin. This worked. This was very slow actually, but it worked in 2-3 days time. Good swing trade. Went to 980 kind of a zone. So this is Kotak Bank call which I gave earlier, and this is Nifty. Both these worked well. And L&T was a beautiful trade. 1270 we identified the opportunity. It actually moved sideways, but eventually on Friday achieved a target of 1300. And then you can see Ashok Leyland, L&T, all these worked pretty well. Coming to Thursday, ONGC also achieved we were close to a target and we started booking profit. Jubilant Food was a beautiful trade. 2715 was the call given and it went all the way up to 2850 plus. Amazing rally intraday, and we took some profits off. And HDFC, Muthoot Finance, Divi's Lab, these are some of the trades which we took, and some profits you can see here. So this was some of the trades. Asian Paints also was, I think one more trade was Lupin was profits here, and then we had Bank Nifty some trades. Let's look at Friday. Friday we had a good trade in Infosys, and then Coforge was kind of sideways, didn't work in our favor. TCS, it went up, but it came off the highs. Maybe it will hold support again, and we may expect more rally on this. DRL was a beautiful trade. It worked well, achieved our targets. Pidilite also worked very well. Went to, I think, 1740 plus. That was a good move. Asian Paint was a good move. You can see here. I'll just show you the chart. You can see here. The call was given at 2600. It went to 2635 plus intraday. That was a good trade. Can start. In fact, this also came off the highs. So need to book profits pretty quickly. This is a last week summary. Almost 84% of accuracy. And the client's trades are here. You can see some of the feedback. You can see here. Good learning and happening from your calls and videos, and that is how we took a trade last week. Okay, all right. Thanks for staying with me, and I hope you have a good week ahead. Please leave your comments below. If you like the video, please like it and share and show your support and love, and I hope you find some value in these videos. So if you'd like to join my group, please check out the link in the description. I'll be happy to help you out. You can also WhatsApp and email me. Okay, all right. Have a good week ahead and take care. Bye-bye.